All right, so we are in the advanced section. So we are going to be setting up your expireds for sale by owners, action plans, creating any action plan without Pro. This is creating a listing action plan. Create a true past client campaign with Pro that actually does follow up with your client, gives them the reminders about their year anniversary, 2-year anniversary, maybe after 30 days of living in the home, gives you all that stuff that you can follow up with those people the proper way. So we're going to be going through on how to do these. The first one we're starting with today is going to be the expireds. And again, this is all without Pro. You can do this. It just takes understanding the system, which I'm going to show you exactly how to do it. So from your system right here, the first thing we're going to be doing is looking at the expireds. And if you actually go to marketing, market my business right up top here, they have plans already in here because the EH system does not have these. So all we have to do is just add it right in there one time and then we're set. So we go to our Shift 8x8 campaign. So these are right out of the Shift book. And we're going to look at expireds. It's right down here at the bottom. And if I click on it with my Google Chrome, it actually opens up the file automatically. You will probably have to just save it to your computer, right click save, and then you have the document. Because all we're going to do is follow this plan and just take this and implement this within the EDGE system. So when I'm doing an 8x8 with a expired, I'm actually giving valid information about expireds, not just a normal random 8x8 that just talks about selling a home. We want to come at them with the proper information for this client. So expired. So if we go into the EDGE system, now that we have that downloaded, just go back to my KW, and we're just going to click on View Contacts for right now. I want to make sure that you have your group set up. So when you click on My Contacts, you have the option now to manage your groups. You can also hover over this at any time and click on Manage Groups. So once you do that, what you want to do is make sure you create the group before we do the campaign. I mean, you could theoretically not do this, but it just saves you time. We're going to create 8x8 expired seller. So this way, what we're going to do is we're going to create the plan and then we're going to attach it to this group. So that way, once we're done creating the plan, we never have to go back in there again. We just assign people to this list, and then they automatically go on the campaign. And then when the campaign's over, it'll tell us it's time to move them to a 33 touch or do some more follow-up with them, and we can actually take an educated approach with them. So 8x8 for seller group, you can go right here and just add that in and then hit the save button. Then once we have that, we go into the create marketing. I'm going to show you how to do this. Very easy, so you guys can have all of your 8x8s and have them all make perfect sense for you. And then this is going to be for an expired, so I'm just going to use the foundation of the 8x8 for seller here. So if you click on that, and then it sometimes will bring you right to it. Otherwise, what you'll have to do is click the market my sphere, market to my market my business seller, and then we want this 8x8 campaign for sellers. Because what we're going to do is we're going to take this and we're going to totally tear it apart, but we need the foundation. So then we select that campaign and we call it Shift 8x8 for expired. That's what I'm calling it. The only reason I put the shift in there because I've already done this a few times and I already have 8x8 for expired. You could just call it that. The campaign name is strictly what it's going to be saved as. It does not affect anything that goes out. So then we can say next. And this is a crucial step here. Once you name it, now this, again, we talked about this in the program, is groups. Assign your campaigns to groups. That way you never have to come back in here and do this again. And we're going to assign this to the 8x8 expired seller. So we move them over and then we hit save. That way, every time we put somebody into that group, they just automatically go on the campaign. So we just have to set this up once, and then we're set for life. And then if we want to tweak the campaign, like something new comes up, we can just go in here and simply tweak the campaign at any time as well. So 8x8 for expireds. So if we look at this thing, there's 7 emails and 2 notifications. And the information that is going out isn't really talking about expired, so I need to replace this information. And that is why we downloaded this file right here, because we're just going to take this information and replace what's in there. The only thing is this has got 1 phone call, 2 phone call, 3 phone call, 4 phone call, 4 phone calls. I only have 2 in here. So what we're going to do is this little step down here, events. We can add events. Even without Pro, we can hit add, and we're going to add a notification. And I'm going to call the event call 3. And I'm going to go to call 3. Now the 8x8 expired here. My video is going to shut off here, so just bear with me one second. I'm going to let it restart here, and I'll be jump right back on here.